Hi everybody and welcome back to Jaffa Cooks, and today I'm going to make a country fried chicken. The dish itself is made out of chicken breast, and I'm going to batter it, flour it again, fry it off, and it will be absolutely superb. Serve with mashed potatoes or fries with a few vegetables. Okay, so I've got some chicken breast, and what I need to do is basically mullet the chicken to bring it down to a certain size, and that's usually around about 3/4 of a centimetre to 1 centimetre max. But before I start, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Click on the bell icon, get the latest updates, share with your family and friends, and tell me how your dishes turn out. I'd love to hear back from you. So without further ado, I've got around about 800 grams of chicken here, and they are quite thick. So I need to basically bring that down to a certain thickness. And usually I'll use a mullet, but you could also get your butcher to do it. However, I'll show you how to do it at home. Right, so I'm going to take my piece of chicken. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to mullet my chicken slowly. Now, if you beat it very hard, or if you hit the chicken with the mullet very hard, you may end up splitting the chicken. So the best way to mullet or reduce the thickness is to start from one edge and slowly work your way up. So I'm going to carry on slowly. Surely I'm just going to carry on beating to ensure I get a certain thickness. My chicken is pretty much done. If you look at the chicken, you can see it's flatter compared to what it was when I started, and you'll find that it still hasn't split. So I've taken a bit of time just to make sure that the chicken actually stays in one piece. So I'll carry on doing the rest, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Hi everybody, so now I'm going to make a batter. I would say a really nice versatile batter that you can really use for anything. You could use it for country fried chicken, chicken strips, a chicken burger, anything really that you want to fry. And this batter will give it the meat, an extra taste. So what I've got here is about a cup and a bit of flour. What we want to do is create a mixture that's going to coat the chicken and also can be used as a second flouring of the meat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix, and out of this I'm going to remove probably half of the mixture. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that when I double coat my chicken or meat, the second flouring has taste. Okay, all right. Right, I'm just going to introduce some milk. So my batter's ready, and before I finish, there is one last element that I want to introduce, but I didn't want to show it to start off with, and that's because I want you to taste your batter. Make sure that the salt content is perfect before you introduce an egg. And the reason why is I'm sure a lot of you don't like eating raw eggs, so I didn't want to show you that to start off with, so I kept that to one side. My salt content is perfect, so I'm going to introduce the final element, which is my batter's ready, so I'll see you back. Hi everybody, welcome back. So before I batter my the chicken steaks, I'm going to lightly season with black pepper and salt. And all I'm going to do now is double coat the chicken steak. So to start off with, I'm just going to take a thin piece of chicken and I'm just going to lightly coat with flour. Now this flour, the reason why we do the first flour is so that the first batter actually sticks to the chicken. If I just went directly from chicken to batter, the batter would slip off. So this is the first coating, and then I'm just going to second coat of flour. So I've got a rack on top of a tray, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place my chicken on it, and if there's any additional flour, that'll fall to the base of the tray. And the reason why we do that is because we don't want too much flour incorporating into the hot oil, because that also burns the oil and leaves residue in it, and that does affect the taste of the chicken. So I'm going to carry on, finish this off, and then I'll come back to you just before I'm ready to fry. See you in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. So I'm going to now pop my steak into the fryer, and the temperature is about 180 degrees. Let's have a quick look at the steaks. Just going to turn them over. Chicken looks beautifully cooked. I think maybe another 30 seconds and I'll take these out. And I'll carry on cooking the remaining as well, and I'll show you what they look like towards the end. See you a bit later on.